What's going on, good people? Welcome to this week's episode of Everyday People, Everyday Conversations. I'm one of your co-hosts, Tiffany D. Collins.
And I'm your girl, Tiffany Tifco Joseph, and I'm dropping nuggets tonight.
I'm your co-host, Anika Roseboro, better known as
Nico.
And what up, peeps? I'm your man, Bashan, holding it down for the men and all the bros out there.
Yes. Come on. So, y'all make sure y'all go and y'all like our page, Everyday People, Everyday Conversations, and that is with an S.
I'm going to, before we get started, I would like to wish my sister, Marcella Singleton, a very happy birthday. Today is her birthday, y'all.
Hey,
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday to ya.
Yes.
Happy birthday to ya.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday.
And please make sure y'all tune into the end of the show and chime in on our hot topics.
Yes.
All right.
Also, let me mention that go on YouTube to like our page, Epic Talk Show. You can also Google us, hashtag Epic Talk Show, to see previous shows.
Yes.
And listen, guys, y'all can also go over to Instagram to Epic Podcast and get some information on there too.
Yes.
So without further ado, we're gonna introduce Miss Sharonda
Brown. Yes.
Hello.
Thank you so much for chiming in and for being a guest on our show, Miss Sharonda Brown.
Hello.
Y'all, before we go any further, let me just give y'all just a brief little history.
Mm-hmm.
This is my big sister all the way from Compton, California.
Yay.
Baby.
We see walking up in here today.
Baby.
Yes,
We didn't hit the big league. California.
How's the weather down there and up there in California?
It's ugly now. It rained this weekend. We're supposed to get some more rain next weekend. It's a little cold. I'm just waiting on spring to roll on through.
But baby,
Spring ain't springing just yet.
Not yet.
so will Compton be Southern California?
Yes, we're in Southern
California.
California.
I thought it never
California.
Tony has lied to us for all these years.
Yeah, they lied. They lied because it rains a whole lot down here.
That is a shame.
Yes.
Well, we'll go ahead and jump right into the interview. So I see you're studying for your bachelor's degree in business administration. What made you decide to go to school for business? Because I think, Tiff, you got a business administration, and so do I.
Okay.
So
I have always, first of all, let me just say thank you for having me on your talk show. I'm very proud of Tiffany. Like, I've seen her grow so much and do all kind of stuff. And I keep telling you, Tiff, don't forget me when you get your Oscar, your Emmy.
Thank you,
You got to remember me.
When I go up,
we go up.
Yeah.
Right. No, I've always wanted to go to school for business. It's just that I finally was able to back in 2020. And I've got my associates, thank God. Now I'm working on this bachelor's, but my bachelor's would actually be in organizational leadership.
Come on.
Come on now.
Okay.
That's what I need.
Come on.
Yeah.
I need you in my life.
Come on.
So I've always wanted to do business. I've always been a business mind person. So
Mhm.
That is
Yeah.
awesome. So what inspired you to become a life insurance agent with Primerica?
well, back in 2017 when my mom passed, she had Primerica, and that's the only life insurance I know that was tracking me and my brother down, trying to get us to get our money that my mom had left for us.
Okay.
And I was like, okay, so we did all that and they paid out. And my son's cousin was an agent at the time. And when he sat down with me and talked to me about the business, I said, you know what? I would like to be a part of a company like this. And that's what, and I've been here since 2018, but I've really buckled down and gotten serious December of last year of working my business. So
Yes, indeed.
Awesome.
Oh, that's great.
Wow.
So with Primerica, do they offer whole life and term policies? And can you explain the difference between the two?
I can. No, we only have term. Term is basically giving you, just for instance, an example. Say we write one of you for 30 years. At the end of that 30 years, your life insurance does not cancel. Your premium will then go up. So
Mhm.
your monthly payment would then go up. You still have your policy intact. It's just that because in 30 years you'll be 30 years older.
Right.
So then your monthly payment, which is your premium, then goes up. Now and we do have investments. Let me stop and put that there. So with Primerica, we believe in insure yourself and then invest the difference.
Yeah.
So when you're putting money over, because I have an IRA with them, and when you're putting money over there with Primerica, we write our own insurance policies. Let me just say that we own our own policies. So when your loved one
Those are
passes,
term policies, right? Term or whole?
they're just term.
They just term.
With Primerica, we only do term.
Okay.
Okay.
And so once your loved one passes away, we then pay out your benefits from your life insurance, as well as whatever, if they had any other investments with us, their beneficiaries get all of that. They get all their money.
Nice.
The difference
That is
with
awesome.
the difference with whole life,
Uh-huh.
and I've seen this with several companies, they do give you a savings. Whole life will give you a savings, but that money doesn't accrue for like maybe 3 to 4 years.
Wow.
So if you're paying them this extra money on the side, you don't see your money for like 3 or 4 years. Now, what happens with that, if you go in and you want to borrow on that money and just say, oh, let me get however much it is, just say you got 20,000 in there. You say, can I have 20,000 of my money? They're going to give it to you. Basically, they're loaning it to you, though, because you've got to pay taxes on that. Not only when you start paying it back, you pay interest, and that's your money. So you're paying interest on your own money.
That's if you borrow.
That's if you borrow.
Mm-hmm.
Now, there is another difference with whole life policies. If your loved one pass away, the family, whoever's the beneficiary, is only going to get one or the other, whichever is higher. So they're going to get either your life benefits or your savings. They don't get all of it.
Oh wow.
Okay.
They don't get, and a lot of people don't know this. And a lot of people, when COVID hit, we then educated a lot of people during COVID because some companies didn't even pay out for COVID.
Wow.
Oh wow.
They didn't.
Well,
Primerica, I can proudly say we paid almost $2 million in benefits
Oh.
during COVID because we had lost so many people.
well,
Oh,
thank God I
wow.
didn't have that experience because my God rest his soul. I had a whole life insurance policy on my children's father, and he passed, and they paid me all
That
out.
was a blessing
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
because some companies we found didn't pay.
My God.
Oh,
That's I mean, that
wow.
is a ripoff.
Man.
It is. And I look at it all the time like, that's a ripoff. That's people money. They paid you all these years. Why are you not paying the benefits?
And yeah, but it's nice to know you mentioned something about when the 30-year period is up, you still get to have the benefit, but you just don't. The premiums will go higher. See, I didn't know that. I thought once the 30-year up, it ends and you have to go with start over.
Right. We get that question a lot, not with Primerica. Your benefits are still there. It's just that your monthly payment will then go up.
Oh, okay.
Will it go up dramatically?
Sometimes because it just depends on your age and your health at that time. But then if that happens, they do have some other options, which I actually just learned about. So it's a little, they can work with you. You may have to either pay, how can I say it? I know your benefits may drop a little bit so that you can stay at what you were, or they will go up, but it just depends on your health and your age. That's all.
Because I'm sure I'm almost sure if you get a term policy for 30 years and you 20 and you 50,
Yeah.
I know that policy is going to increase a whole lot.
Yeah.
So there are some pros and cons with whole life and term.
Yes, it is.
What I understand from the term with Primerica is the annuities and stuff like that. And that's a whole nother ball game, which is interesting to me, is the annuities and stuff like that. With that.
Yes, indeed.
That I can't really speak on is because I'm not how can I say it? I'm not licensed in that department. I'm actually working on that this summer. I am going to school so that I can do my investments license.
That is going to be so amazing,
Awesome.
girl.
Totally
Yeah.
awesome.
And then you got to come back and teach us.
You try.
I will. I promise I will.
In the comments, Amaya Roberts says, very interesting, good information. Love it.
Yeah.
So
Well,
yeah,
thank
we got
you.
more information in the comments. So you can make some contacts through this live.
Yes, indeed.
Let me
All of
just
y'all-
tell you,
All of y'all
for everybody, everyone that's on, I am licensed in California and I am a licensed agent in Texas.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Look
okay.
out.
Yes, ma'am.
Mhm.
All right.
I am licensed both places and I am building my team. Like I said, I just started really getting serious and hitting the grind in December, and I've already recruited one person to my team. So I'm getting ready to get him to going. So I'm just looking to build.
Okay, great.
Yes,
Come on.
indeed. Yes, indeed.
So
So,
for all of y'all that just tuning in, we have Miss SHARONDA all the way from Compton, California.
Yeah.
Here on tonight. She is a primary agent insurance
Agent, life insurance agent.
and she is speaking and on behalf of Primerica. We know that there are so many different ways that you can get insurance, but on today she's giving us some inside tips with Primerica and term life and policies. So
yes, indeed.
stay tuned. Ask questions if you like.
Yes.
Yes. So, what I want you to tell the audience is about how important it is for individuals to have life insurance.
Ooh, yes. Let's talk about that.
Come on.
Life insurance is important because you don't want to leave your family stuck. You guys, I've seen so many GoFundMe's coming across my Facebook page,
Mm-hmm.
and I just get a little frustrated. And that's what pushes me, because it's like, come on now, little Juju was buying $100 tennis shoes, or you was buying $150 tennis shoes for little Juju, but at his age, you couldn't pay $20 a month for him a life insurance policy.
Come on.
So something happened to him, you can properly put him away.
Right.
Yeah.
Sometimes you will do it for financial freedom. Say, for instance, you got John and Mary and they married, and John make most of the money. So you may want to do a financial needs analysis with the agent to just see how much you really need in order to cover you, just in case John passes away. You can still pay the house note and do what you have to do to protect your family.
Mm-hmm.
There are some families that can't do that. There are some families that come to me and say, hey, I make this amount of money, but we need some life insurance. And that's where I step in and say, okay, let's do some quotes. Let's get it to where you can afford it so that it doesn't lapse and you don't have to put it on the back burner just in case something happens.
Yes.
Life insurance to me is very, very important, because you don't want to be standing on the corner selling t-shirts, or you don't want to do fish dinners. You don't want to keep doing GoFundMes. And GoFundMe, from what I understand, from one family that I know personally, they didn't even get all the money.
Wow.
Yeah. They charge fees. Their fees are high.
Yeah.
Oh,
They-
wow. You know that.
For your
Yes.
$20 that you're paying, GoFundMe gonna take about $3 or $4 of them dollars.
Oh, really?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's
And this was actually a personal, it hit home because I knew the young man who passed away. And you might have seen it on the news. It was about 6 months ago. A young man's body was found on the beach out here in a barrel.
Mm.
Well, that young man was only like 31, and I've known him all his life. And when I found out he didn't have insurance, I was like, wait, what, huh? So they had to do a GoFundMe and things like that. And that's when I found out that they taxed you on that money. You don't, the family didn't get all the money.
Yeah.
You're like, I'm right here. Like, I've been knowing you all your life. You know I sell insurance. What you mean?
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly. It's like I sell insurance. Why didn't you sit down with me? I'm not one of those insurance agents that want to just make that buck. I want to help my families. I want you to be able to afford your coverage and keep your coverage just in case something. Well, we all know we all got to go and we don't want to talk about that. But I want you to be protected so you're not stressed out, your family not stressed out, everybody trying to go in their savings account and help you. It should be a breeze. And as a Primerica agent, I work very closely with all my clients.
Okay,
That
that's
is
great.
awesome.
Good.
We have a few questions for you. Well, we have some comments and questions. So
Okay.
we have Miss Pat Williams. She says, "Amen." And then we have Miss Leonore Janelle Mayfield. She said, "Hey all, thank you for tuning in."
Hey, Janelle.
Hi.
So we have
Hi, Janelle.
we have a question from LaKenya. I have a life insurance and it does go up, but the amount of the increase is not too bad. But Miss Pat wants to know, why does it have to go up?
With Primerica, it has to go up because of your age,
Uh-huh.
and your health,
Gotcha.
because they want to make sure that they can cover you. Your rate won't stay, but they want to make sure you can continue your coverage.
Mhm.
Almost like you're not going to be a liability to them.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I have another question right here. We have Miss Susan Richardson. She asks, does whole life insurance policy depreciate as you get older? That's what she's seeing on her policy.
That I've never heard of that, but it probably will. It's a lot of things with whole life policies. And we were studying it, like I said, during COVID, and we learned some stuff. But if it's depreciating as she get older, she might want to look around and just see if she can find some better coverage or even some more coverage if she doesn't want to let that go.
Definitely.
Okay.
And I have one last question. The Kenya again. Hey, Mrs. Owens. She wants to know when does the increase stop? Or does it?
Good
When
question.
does the increase stop?
Yeah.
Like, is there like a cutoff time? Like, is there like an age to where like it don't increase?
Probably when he died.
And I think they speaking in terms of whole life. And from what I'm understanding, with Primerica, it's more or less y'all do solely term life.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I don't know if you equipped to answer the questions about whole life policies.
I'm not all of those. I don't know. If they want to, they can contact me. And I did drop my phone number 310-985-2890. And I don't mind doing a little more research for them.
Okay.
Awesome.
Okay.
Awesome.
And my next question, you probably already answered it, but which policy do you think would benefit people the most, whole life or term?
That's the thing about it. I'm gonna always say term.
Mhm.
That's just me. I'm gonna say term because again, if you want it, like do investments, you can do investments and you get all your money. And I know with Primerica, you get all your stuff.
Mhm.
Other whole life companies, I don't really know about too much like that.
Okay.
I would just say term. That's why I did term, and I'm glad my mom did term.
Well, I guess
Okay.
the difference, guys, is the whole life is a policy that lasts your whole entire
Whole
life.
life, yeah.
Yes,
Term
it
policy
does.
is only the time that you allocate. If you do 10 years, 20 years, or 30 years, once you reach that maturity date, then you
It
know
goes up.
policy. Unless you, I guess, get a new
Get
policy.
a new policy, yeah.
Or like you said, go up. Which when you say go up is just starting a new policy because 30 years, of course, a policy that I get right now and the policy I had when I worked at Texas Department of Criminal Justice is totally different. I was paying pennies, but now they want a lot of money from me because of my age.
Yeah, and
Wow.
both policies. So
Uh-huh.
because I heard term, it only lasts for so long, and if I'm still living and my policy expire, I need something else.
Mm-hmm. And so what I mean, I used to be a primary America agent myself at one point. And what happens is they teach you all this money strategy. And it's really good once you hear the whole pitch in regards to the annuities, how you can get your money and play with your money and have that money and use it
Yeah.
now and put it over here. And it's like a win-win situation.
Mhm.
So it's more than just a term life insurance. You have to meet with an agent like Miss Sharonda. She'll sit down and tell you how you can make that money work for you while you're alive. I mean, you can work for
Yeah.
you, and then you still
Right.
have money left over for your loved one.
Right.
But the thing of it is,
Mhm.
you have term insurance. That is for that people may need you. Like if you 20 years old and you get a 30-year term, your children or
You can
may
leave
need
something
you
to
like
them.
that. But once they get up in
Right.
their 30s and 40s and 50 years old, and you still paying on a life insurance for somebody 50 and 60 years old, kind of like you don't want to do that. Like I had this in policy for you, but now that you're grown, now I can I can use this money for me, for my
Mhm.
my,
Right.
my when I get sick, for my nursing home stuff. So this money flips over and can turn over to for you. And that's the things that Primerica can teach you about how to use that money for you and your children, both things. But some people might want to leave their 60-year-old kid money. But you be on
Not
a
60-year-old kid. I'm done.
but you on a fixed income and you killing yourself trying to pay a policy for somebody 50 and 60 years old. Baby, I want to use that money.
Right.
Okay, I need it.
Right.
So silly.
She
Okay.
is absolutely right. And it's just called financial freedom.
Yes.
So we do go over that.
Being a single mom, how do you juggle going to school, being a life insurance agent, and taking care of a child with Down syndrome?
Woo! You see what my face look like right now? I had to take a nap.
Uh,
Um, it gets rough, let me just tell you, but I thank God every day. I have a wonderful support system. They've been here since the beginning. It gets tough because he can have his little, his stubborn ways and things like that. But you know, I sometimes have to take a breather with school and him and doctor's appointments. And I don't know, well, nobody knew Tiff. He was just in the hospital last week because he had to have his tonsils and adenoids out. And they kept him for a day. And I was up there like just tired. But I pulled through by the strength of God and prayer. And again, having a wonderful support system.
Wow.
Okay, this is a question that I really, really, really am puzzled about that I want to ask. I have a daughter with special needs. Uh,
Mhm.
to one of her conditions is cerebral palsy. And for those that don't know what cerebral palsy is, cerebral is brain damage and palsy is paralysis. So that's what happens when you have cerebral palsy. You can get to cerebral palsy at any age. It don't have to be at birth. Just whenever the brain damages, bleeds, that can happen to you. But I found it very difficult. No one wanted to insure my daughter because she had a disability at birth.
Wow.
They said they couldn't give me a policy.
wow.
Yeah. Now I can truly tell you that's Primerica for you. If it's a certain, um, how can I say this? If there's a certain disability, they will not write. And I've never understood that. And
I'm
I
like, they
said I
gotta
was going to
get buried
ask.
too.
Huh?
I'm like, they got to get buried too.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So
My point exactly.
I lack a
I have a
policy.
client whose daughter has cerebral palsy, and she wasn't able to cover her.
Mm-mm.
Wow.
And I don't know if they look at it as a liability. I don't know, and I don't understand that because, like, come on, they like you said, they have to be buried as well.
I mean, if they have any problems with it, they can at least just have a cap. We can only give you 25,000.
Right.
But give us
right.
Give us
something.
something.
Right, or 10,000. Like,
You know about? Sharonda,
huh?
is there an alternative that you know about, like for people that may have those issues?
I don't. I'm still trying to ask my upline, like, because I don't think it's fair.
Yeah, no, that's
I'm still getting answers for my client. She was able to insure her other three kids and herself, but not this one baby. So I'm still,
Wow.
Yeah.
That's wrong.
I mean, I
yeah.
don't have, and people be looking at me crazy when I have to have a fish fry. But it's not because I wasn't proactive. It's just that, that no one would insure me. And someone online said, Susan, she said, she have diabetes and it's difficult getting good insurance for her because she have pre-existing issues, and that's why
That's
you get
me.
insurance while you're young.
It is. So y'all young people listen. Y'all, if y'all don't have a policy, you need to get one.
I got one right
It's
before I
very
turned
important.
30, and
did you?
I'm actually with Primerica, Sharonda. I
Okay.
signed up with Primerica when I was 29, turning 30.
Okay.
I paid maybe
Yay.
$4 a month,
Mhm.
Okay.
and I'm just like,
Right.
it's not even that much. Like you say, if you can spend $100 for, you know, a Louis Vuitton bag, well, you're gonna pay more than that for Louis Vuitton. But if you go spend thousands of dollars on a Louis Vuitton bag, you can pay $41 a month for life
Yeah,
insurance.
exactly.
When you get your income taxes, pay the whole year out.
Yeah, and
And
just
you can.
Yeah.
And
You
that
can.
is something like that's gonna really benefit you in the long run.
Right.
Definitely.
I
And-
want a backdoor on the young lady in the pink shirt. What's your name?
Anika.
I want a backdoor what you just told the young people, Anika. It's very important because just as the other Miss Tiffany said, I have diabetes. So I didn't get my policy till after my mom passed, right as I got with the company. And I got rated pretty high.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, I was a little older, I was in my 40s, and then having diabetes and blood pressure, I got rated kind of high. I do what I have to do to keep my policy intact and paying it. But anybody on here that's listening or watching, if you're young, go ahead and get it now.
Definitely.
Go ahead and get it now. Get that coverage
$20 a month or less.
Or less.
When you're
Yeah.
young.
or less.
You're young.
Exactly. Exactly.
And it's pretty much your decision to be term or
Oh.
a whole.
The whole life.
Why not get both?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
And this
tell
the thing-
people,
Go
I
ahead.
tell people all the time, even though I love, love, love my company, I love Primerica, but I always tell people, do your research and see what you really want to do,
Mm-hmm.
which one you want to go into, but just always read that fine print.
Mhm.
Ooh, we.
Always read that fine print.
And you get tired of reading all the little bitty words, but you got to. You got
I'm
to.
just saying, yeah,
Oh,
it's worth
Need a
it.
magnifying glass too.
I mean, you just
Right,
read it.
right.
992 pages.
Yeah.
Right in the middle of
It is a
500.
lot.
Yeah.
You know? You
Right.
start good. Then you start skipping pages.
Yeah, because I'm like, I can't read all that.
Yeah.
Right.
Like the bottom line is, okay, so I'm covered for how much, for how long?
How
All
much?
right,
Exactly.
sign.
Yep.
What I pay a month? Sign.
Exactly.
Exactly.
I got time.
Exactly.
Miss Pam Jones, she said Primerica is good. My whole family and grandchildren insured with them under age of revised. Life insurance is imperative. You are so right. You must have insurance. We can't be having them fish fries for Lil Ray Ray and Pookie them.
Yeah.
Sometimes they don't raise enough.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that enough. And then your family's going through a hardship. When they're trying to figure out what they're gonna do with you. Not only
Exactly.
that, cremating you because they have to because they don't have enough money.
Mhm.
Some people don't fit well with burning their loved one's body.
Yeah.
It don't fit
Exactly.
with me. I
It's like you're
respect-
killing them again.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean,
But you know what though, Tiff? Like, in your situation with baby girl,
Mhm.
it's like, if you have to, you do what you got to do. Because if you can't insure, your loved one because of their condition, you do what you got to do.
Mhm.
If you got to do a GoFundMe,
Yeah.
you got to do a fish fry. At the end of the day, you do what you got to do.
Uh-huh.
I guess maybe put in like the disclosure part, due to their condition, blah blah blah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, so people
Yeah.
why, you know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
they can't get it.
Yeah.
So today we encourage. I know we piggybacking on this subject again in regards to life insurance and stuff like that. But we talking about life insurance, Black people, because as a whole, Black people, it's taboo to talk about death. I mean, you gotta sit around the table. Single women, you got to gather your children up. I know it's gonna kill them to talk to you about death because you probably a single parent. But you have to prepare them and let them know that this is inevitable for everyone. And we don't know when it's our time. And we have to be prepared. And the only way to be prepared is to insure. And everything that you love or value must have insurance.
Right.
Your car,
Yes.
your
Your
home,
car,
yourself.
your house.
More important than that.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
don't value your house or your car more than your being.
Yeah, you go get insurance on your
Right.
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 get insurance.
Right.
Yes.
Exactly.
And I know it don't benefit you, but it does because it benefits what rest in peace. You did your
Yeah.
your affairs are in order.
Mhm.
Exactly.
and for that your so that your family won't be left in turmoil. How many of y'all right now still is grieving behind a loved one that you love?
Me.
Yep.
Me,
I'm
yeah.
multiple
Me,
people
We
that
got
I love.
multiple.
Me.
Yeah.
Somebody you love.
Yeah.
And the worst thing that you can be grieving about is how you and the biggest thing to tear a family apart is insurance money and not having it.
Right.
You know,
Yeah.
being able to put people away properly.
Mm-hmm.
And I see people they doing it all kinds of ways. Right now they in the mortuaries, they trying to get money any kind of way.
Yeah.
But they putting people.
Yeah.
It's getting crazy. But hey, black people, and also to leave generational wealth
Yes.
for your family.
Yes.
Yes.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That's the benefit, because just a few seconds ago you was like, you're not benefiting. No, your legacy is going to benefit from that.
Yes.
Exactly.
Mhm.
So think further than yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Is an act of kindness, an act of love. Insurance is something that takes place when your absence is not there, that it would hurt your family.
Mhm.
So you
Yeah.
want to make sure that you insure your family that they still can thrive once you're gone.
Right.
Mhm.
And if you love your family, you do it.
Yep.
Exactly.
You love
Yep.
yourself or whoever it is, your cat or your dog, because people leave money to cats and dogs. I'm still trying to figure out how I can get that money from them cats.
Yeah. Pets have insurance too. They got
Done.
insurance too.
I am
Yeah.
done.
Oh
They
man.
showed.
Hey, I have a comment. I have to tell y'all, beautiful ladies, including you, Miss Sharon. My dad told me to tell y'all, beautiful ladies, hello.
Hey,
Hey,
Dad.
Hello.
Hey, Papa Owens.
Hey, Pops.
Yes, indeed, man.
And LaKenya said also get a living will with people so your family won't be fighting over your stuff.
Yes.
Listen, let me
That's
tell y'all
so
something.
true.
Boy, that's absolutely
So
true.
Y'all, we're gonna talk about wills. We're gonna that's gonna be a whole our next topic about wills.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
when I tell you I wrote a stage play called The Will that I will eventually turn into a movie, because I have seen the most outrageous things happen to people, and families are not speaking, not talking to each other
Yeah.
since the death of loved one, when
Yeah.
there is no will in place.
That's just crazy.
Though no will in place cannot is also, it won't just hurt you and your family, but it will hurt you. Even the state will come in and take stuff.
Yeah.
You got cousins,
Definitely.
you got people that you used to call your son and daughter that really wasn't coming in. Do you know
Right.
on the airship affidavit form it said people who known to be your kid? They don't even have to be your biological kid. They can come in and start taking things that they know you would leave to them over their children.
Wow.
Something else. Probate court is something else. So with that said, we're gonna talk about wills, and we're gonna have somebody here. And I think on that show they will be able to sign everybody up on that show with a free will.
Oh
That's
wow.
good.
Oh wow.
Contact them, will be able to use a free will.
Yes.
It'll be with Michael Joseph, my uncle Reverend Michael Joseph.
Come on.
Will come to the show, and y'all can talk to him about that.
It's much
That's
needed.
awesome.
Yes. Come on.
Please let me know, because that's something I've been looking into
Okay.
with being a single mom of a son with a disability.
Oh yeah.
I don't want him to be stuck out. Like, I have a certain person I want to leave him with, things like that. This is stuff that I always think about.
Yes.
So please let me know, because I want to be on that. I want to listen to that show.
Absolutely.
So
Absolutely.
we're gonna always keep wills. I mean, I don't care if it's just little stuff.
Mhm.
That's
Yeah,
your
no
little
matter how
stuff,
small, no
and you
matter
want
how
to give it
small.
to somebody. You'll be
Right.
surprised. One man trash is another man treasure.
Treasure, right.
That little shoe may not mean nothing to nobody, but when somebody come trying to take it from your mama, your sister, your brother, and they got to fight over it, it don't feel good. So we have to get our affairs in order.
We do.
And be prepared for death. Life is forever, but this part of life, let's end strong, y'all.
Yes.
Let's end strong.
Absolutely.
So I think we got one last question. Bashan, I think it's on you.
Oh, it's on me? Oh,
Yeah.
okay then. Hey, so the question I want you to answer would be, can you borrow against, I know you spoke earlier about borrowing against a whole life. Can you borrow against a term life also?
No. And that's why Primerica really stands firm on buy your life insurance, and then invest in your difference, because you
Yeah.
can, if you invest, you can borrow that money. I had to borrow mine, and I didn't have to pay nothing back, with interest or nothing like that.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
you can borrow that money.
You can borrow on a whole life too, and and you do have to pay back, and it do be a little small
Right.
interest.
Mhm.
But if you don't pay it back before something happened, they just deduct that from the policy.
But I think you have to be vested for a while to get like some money back with whole life.
You do. You have to be vested at least. I think it's only 3-4 years.
Yeah,
Well,
because
Wow.
I
Yeah.
borrowed a couple times off mine.
Yeah, a lot of
Yeah.
people do. Yeah.
Yes. Good evening, Miss Deborah Montgomery. Thank you for chiming in. Thank all of our viewers.
Oh
Thank
yeah.
Let me see who
Thank
else we got to
y'all
call
for
out,
viewing.
y'all,
We got-
before we get into
we
our
got-
subject.
My pastor,
Come on, Pastor.
Usher,
Hey, Pastor Usher.
Marcella Hill, Singleton,
Come on,
my
birthday
sister,
girl.
birthday girl, and we got Marvin,
Come
Hey,
on.
Marvin.
and we got Tipville.
Come on, Tim.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, then, since we calling them all out, let's call them out.
Let's call him out.
Call
Okay,
them
we
out.
got the Hey Susan Richardson, Charlene Nathan, Nicole Croy, Misunderstood,
Come on.
Derek Leading, my brother. How you doing?
Hey, brother.
Uh-huh. And we have Pam Jones,
All right.
Blue Diamond.
Hey.
That's your
Hey.
favorite. That's your favorite.
Hey, the delegation say, "Hey, how you doing, Blue Diamond?"
We got Lanisha McAfee
Yes, indeed.
and there's somebody else. We can not.
Yes.
Hi,
Thank you to
everybody.
all of our viewers. Thank
Oh,
you
man.
all. So now, without further ado, we are going to jump into our main topic.
All right.
which is
Uh,
the importance of a tribe in the village.
Woo,
That's right.
Jesus.
That's
Yes.
Importance of a tribe in the village.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
let the viewers know, what do you mean by a tribe or a village?
Well, you come on with the facts because we know you got the facts. You ain't got the facts today.
Let
What?
me see.
I'm
I
shocked.
got a little something.
Let's I know
something.
you
Already, yeah.
You probably like you ain't have nothing, Nika. Come on,
I
girl.
know you
Let
got
me
it.
see what I got over here. Well, I tell you this. It takes a village. In a broader sense, the saying underscores the idea that no one achieves success or faces challenges alone.
Yes.
You need a village.
Mhm.
Rather, we are all part of a larger social fabric where we rely on each other
Uh-huh.
Yes.
for assistance, guidance, and encouragement.
Amen.
I will say for me, I would not be who I am and what I am without my village.
Amen.
I
Yeah.
literally, like I say, without my village, I am nothing. Now, don't get me wrong. We come into this world by ourselves, we're going to leave by ourselves.
Yeah.
But God did not intend for us to be alone.
Man.
He intended for us to socialize,
Fellowship.
to
Mhm.
fellowship,
Right.
to love on people, let people love on us. So without my village, y'all, I would be like broken.
Amen.
My mom is my number one.
Come on,
Mhm.
mama.
She's my number one village tribe, supporter, everything in
Come
the
on.
book.
Uh-huh.
My family and close friends are closely behind that, but I
Uh-huh.
wouldn't be nothing without them.
Uh-huh.
And so having a tribe village is so important, y'all.
Mm-hmm. And that don't
It
mean
is.
that we're gonna always get along. We're not gonna always agree. We're not on
Yeah.
no assembly line. We all have our different personality characteristics, but we have one common goal, that we love one another, want
Yeah.
to see each other grow,
Yeah.
Mhm.
and that is so great.
Exactly.
No man is an island.
Yes.
No man is an island. You can't make it. You know, even an island need resources to come
Mhm.
Right.
from
Mhm.
everywhere. But
Right.
no man is that. And no, why would you want to be in this big world? Because baby, an idle mind is a what?
Devil's playground.
Yep.
That's right. So we need to be able to fellowship one another, to commune, to talk, to share ideas. That's the whole purpose of us being on this earth.
And
Mhm.
support.
And yeah,
Support.
Yeah.
yeah.
And that's what a lot of people don't do. We need to support each other.
Yes.
And you know,
Yeah.
think about it. If we were really meant to be by ourselves, God would have just stopped right at Adam. Would nobody else? It just would have been Adam, and then when Adam died, or if he would have ever died, had they not sinned, It just would have been Adam, and then that's it.
Yeah, and
It wasn't meant to
Yeah.
be
animals.
Yeah, that's it.
And then you had the serpent in there acting a fool.
That serpent was a damn
Serpent was in that
fool,
running thing. He hadn't got that.
Right.
Then creeped up on Eve behind
man.
and had her.
Yeah.
She had no business eating.
Yeah, we supposed
Yeah.
to be like, you're supposed to connect with your fellow mankind. Like, I'm telling you, like, without a village, y'all, like, I don't see how anyone could even try to make it, because even if you try to, take on the world by yourself, you may do a good job for a certain amount of time, but at some point you're gonna break. If you ain't got no village, you ain't meant to be juggling everything by yourself. It takes a village.
Tell them to.
It does.
Yeah.
It does.
This my tribe right here.
Yep.
This is part of my tribe. Like, we
Right.
village, like, we're forced to be reckoned with.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Could none of us
Right.
have no panel discussion by ourselves? What we look like? What I look like by myself on here talking to Sharonda. But I'm epic. Yeah, I'm epic all by myself. I'm talking to Sharonda, and I'm just gonna interview her like this. Y'all wouldn't even want to watch me because I look ridiculous. I look lonely like I ain't got no friends.
So how
Oh,
does
man.
being part of a tribe or village encourage collaboration and cooperation among its members?
Well, being a part of a tribe and a village, we all have our strengths, and that's what's great.
That's
What
right.
I'm good at, you may lack at.
Right.
Yeah.
What you good
Right.
at. But together,
Yeah.
we
Like she
put
said, we're
all
forced to be
this-
reckoned with.
yeah.
Yeah.
together like-
Right.
We come together,
Okay.
just like you said, like on what's that, soul food? With all us together, we make a mighty fist. And that's with a fist, you can hit harder.
Yeah.
Than this, and that.
Yeah.
All of when we come together, we're a mighty blow. So, just collaborating and sharing our gifts and talent. And that's what God created us. That's why we have gifts and talent. To showcase, to
Mhm.
show the world. And wouldn't it be boring if everybody had the same gifts?
Yes.
Yeah.
But you know what, Sharonda,
Horrible.
like, you made a great point. Just imagine, okay, like you stated, your village is what gets you through.
Mhm.
What do you think you would be without your village?
Crazy. I'm just gonna be honest with you. Stone nuts.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Crazy.
What would we be without? What would we be without grandma?
Yeah.
Oh,
Grandmama. What would we be
yes.
without grandma?
Oh, grandma.
I would actually be crazy. And the good thing is, let me just say, is I've always thought like God knew what he was doing. When he took my mom, he gave me CJ a year prior, because to me, God knew if I take her mama, and Tiffany, you know how I was crazy about my mommy.
Yes, I do.
Let me give her something to keep her hands full, and Lord did he. But
Yes,
you
Lord.
know, it was like, let me give her something to keep her hands full, because I'm getting ready to try to prepare her to take her mother.
Absolutely.
And from there, it wasn't really new friends, you guys. I just really want to say it was a lot of my childhood friends
Wow.
that grouped around me and became my son's godparents.
Wow.
And they, like, when I think of village, as you guys speak about village, that's my village. Because on days where I just want to scream and holler, like, I have a very close friend from junior high. She's the main one. She knows around May, when May comes, it's Mother's Day, and I can't take it. So she just pops up at my house with her key with breakfast and coffee. And she's like, okay, you go chill and do whatever you want to do. I got the baby. I'm going to fix him something to eat. I got him. Just go and, be to yourself. And I'm like, wow. So it's just awesome, because I would be nuts right now if I didn't have my village.
Mhm.
But you know what though, Sharonda? Like, the thing about it is, like you said, I think God orchestrated that perfectly. Like you said, CJ came a year before your mom passed. And so
Yeah.
here's the thing. So every Mother's Day moving forward, you got to remember you a mama too. So you got to celebrate yourself.
And you know what, Tiffany? Everybody tells me that. They're like, you're a mom too, and he comes in there with all his little kisses and stuff I get from school. And, and he's a very lovable child, even though he has Down syndrome and we have behavior issues. He's a lovable kid. So if he sees me down, which I try not to show that to him too much, he'll just come and just kiss all on me. And I love you, mommy, and, stuff. And it makes me feel better.
Yeah, because it's like, here's the thing. It's like, you can still celebrate mama, but hey, baby, you got yourself to celebrate, because you a whole mama that's still here. They got
Ooh,
somebody
yeah.
that loves you to death.
And let me tell you
Yeah.
something about our village. You know, your family at the end of the day and the closest people. And I've said this before. At the end of the day, when the dust settles, those are the people that's gonna really have your back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Your mom and dad are the
Right.
only one to leave from another state to come stay with you if something happens.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Your dad is the only
Yeah.
one that you come back home broke up, beat up, tore up, and gonna love
Yeah.
you back to life.
And for free.
And
Right.
yeah,
Right.
because they
Talk
love you
about
like
that
that.
part for free.
Because
Yeah.
when my back, was broken,
Mhm.
I quickly seen who was who.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
My family right here was here for me
Yeah.
in every way. My family at home, Gerald, my daughters, my grandkids, my sister Paula, they play very integral roles in my recovery. My
Mhm.
best friend Susan, who took me to the hospital, who sat in the weight room while I had surgery, just with patience. She
Yeah.
never rushed me. She never said, and all the people that brought food, that's my little village,
Yeah.
Mm.
and you really won't know your village until something happens.
Something exactly.
But a lot of times
Very
people
true.
run away from their village because they too busy trying to find something else, something better. You don't appreciate your little village because they may not be rich or they may not have status
Talk
quo
about it, Tiff.
or something like that. But you love your little village for who they are and don't let nobody tell you that you better or bigger,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
than
Right.
your village,
Mhm.
because hey, just because they don't drive a Mercedes, they're those people really not your friends anyway.
That's so funny you say that,
Most
Tiff,
of them
because
are
a
not.
lot of times I see, oh my God, like people, they like to cling to what's popping.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They like to run after what's glistening, what they see as glitter and gold and all of that. But like you say, you fall on hard times. Them people they don't care about you.
Sure don't.
Them people, your village, I guess you think they lame or they quiet, they not popular, they not popping, but them the very
But they
people
there
that's
for
gonna
you.
be there for you.
Yeah.
Wait till you
Yeah.
can't move.
Right.
You can't move
Yeah.
like they gonna
Right.
Let's
They'll
see
pick
your
you up.
true people.
Yeah, the people that you running behind because you think they popular or you think they the hottest thing running, man. Let you fall
Where are
sick.
those
Yeah.
people when you
For
sick?
too long.
Yeah.
I mean, you can fall sick for a week and they may, show a little interest, but stay sick for 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, and 5 weeks. You'll start seeing who's really who, and how quick you've
Yeah.
forgotten.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
it's a bad feeling, but we just we have to love on each other in our little village, however it is. And if we help one another, then we probably can all drive this and do that and do this.
Yes.
But nobody want to help
Yeah.
nobody.
Jealousy.
Nobody, yeah.
And,
So much jealousy.
So much
Oh
jealousy.
my
That's another
God.
thing. You got to even though you love your village, you got to keep your eye on your village.
Yeah.
Because sometimes
Yeah.
the people that's closest to you who mess everything up.
Yes,
everybody.
Vio, that's a good point. Yep.
But I feel like there's always gonna be a weak link
Mm-hmm.
who the devil can go in
Mhm.
and perpetrate. But then you should be able to see that.
Yeah.
And when you see it, you don't stop loving them. You call that thing out of them. Hey, going on with
What
that.
they say,
that
call a spade, whatever
Yeah.
that little saying
Yeah.
is.
Call it out and treat them accordingly. Like Tiff said, you don't just stop loving them, but I feel like I can love you and I can still treat you accordingly.
You're
Love
right.
you from
Like,
afar.
okay,
Right.
if you show me that you shady, I'm gonna treat you like you shady. But I love you, but you're a shady person. It's like that don't take away the facts. Like to me, just because I love you, that don't take away the facts. Like I'm big on facts. Like, no, you shady. I'm gonna treat you like you shady. No, I do not trust you. I will not leave my purse around you. I'm not leaving. I don't trust you, but I love you.
But we have to learn how to be a team player.
Yeah.
A team player with our village and know your role and know your part. They got
Right.
somebody want to play all the parts.
Yeah.
You can't play all the damn parts.
You got to stay in your lane. I think we had a discussion up on a couple of shows way
Yeah.
back when. Stay in your lane.
Stay in your lane.
Just whatever you're good at, just do that.
Yes.
that.
Yeah, and let me tell you about
Yeah.
your lane. If you stay in your lane, you won't be running to nobody.
Exactly.
Because if you
Because
stay in
you're
your
in your
lane, you're gonna be
lane.
accident free.
Yeah.
Stay in your lane so you don't be
Oh,
running
man.
into nobody.
Yeah. Just
That's
look
my note
forward.
for today.
Look forward. Don't,
Yeah,
don't look
stay
to the
in
right,
your
to the left.
lane.
Look forward.
Yeah.
That's amazing right there.
Yeah.
Yes.
So my thing is, we all got our attributes. They got some people that want to be everything. Just spreading yourself thin. Don't spread yourself thin. Be great at what you're great at. Let them be great at what they're great, and then y'all come together. Then nobody will be stressed out.
Right.
But
right.
then you want to do everything, then want to complain about you being stressed out. Stay in your lane.
Yeah.
You won't be
Yeah.
running
I'm
to
tired.
nobody.
I'm stressed out. I'm this and I'm that. You got a whole team.
Yeah.
But
yeah,
you want to be deemed
utilize
as
that
the leader.
village. Utilize that village.
You want to be deemed. You want people to look at you as the leader.
Say it again.
You want people to look at you as the leader, but you got a whole village, but you're not relying on your village because you still want to you want your team to be like this.
Yeah, you don't.
You want to be here, but your village right here. Now your village should be right here with you.
Right. Right.
Like ain't your village right there. Ain't nobody better than nobody.
Yeah.
That's just like again, Anika is the visionary, but we still all here because we still contribute equally to this show.
Absolutely.
We show up every single Monday. We are producers of this show,
Right.
but it came from her vision.
Right.
But we're all sharing in this vision. So
Right.
we here. We don't treat each other like this.
Yeah.
It's this.
Yeah.
Right.
Period.
Equal. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right. And we're so grateful for that.
Mhm.
That the type of people that we are, that we can all show and showcase our gifts, and we encourage and push each other. We support each other. When he's doing something, hey, we
Yeah.
there.
They there.
We there. We
If it
there.
ain't monetary, we gonna show up. We gonna
Whatever.
show up
Right,
one way or another.
right.
We gonna support each other. Like we don't play all that.
Yeah.
We don't play like if you gonna be a village, you be a village.
So who's your village?
Oh man, my village. I wouldn't be who I am. Like Tim said, I wouldn't be who I am without my village, especially my mom. My mom is my main inspiration,
Mm-hmm.
and closely behind us, my grandma, when she passed about 26 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
But she's still with me. And man, like and my pops, of course.
Yeah.
He's talking about he talking about if there's any trouble, I'd be there in a minute. A hot minute.
Baby,
Right.
Pop's logging in every Monday. We
Well,
appreciate you, Pop.
Then he said, well, maybe 7 hours because the drive is 7 hours. But yeah.
Pops and Miss Owens, baby, they are faithful viewers.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yes, indeed, man. And also my close friend, like the friends I grew up with,
Mm-hmm.
they're the closest to me. You know,
Yeah.
I have friends like my active friends, like y'all, everybody,
Uh-huh.
but the people I grew up
Childhood
with,
friends.
yeah,
Childhood
Like
friends.
family.
Yep.
yeah,
They
them-
know all your secrets.
everything.
Call the one that just call you buckwheat.
What?
Bobo
Man,
and Pookie.
that's why I gotta keep them close so they won't tell the secrets.
So, Sharonda, do you think there are like levels to your tribes? Like, do you think that's okay? Because, like I said at the beginning, like my mom is like my number one tribe person. Are there levels of tribes in your opinion?
Are there levels? I'm gonna say yes.
Mhm.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna say yes.
Yeah,
My mom was my number one support system, of course.
right.
Then came my best friend from junior high, which I just call her my sister,
Right.
Yeah.
and then trickle down to the other ones. But yeah, I'm gonna say yeah because I look at my best friend because she was there from the time I got pregnant, from the time they told me terminate the child. She was up there at the hospital. Y'all, I'm gonna make y'all laugh, but I thought we were going to jail. Because that girl went off on that little doctor that was telling me my child was gonna have Down syndrome. And I was crying, so I couldn't comprehend everything the lady's telling me. She's in there going off on the poor lady, like, you gonna come up with something else because we're not terminating him. She literally stood up and fought for me.
Wow.
And I was just like, okay, we're going to jail. The sheriff coming in here in a minute, But it all worked out, and there are levels to it because there's stuff that she knows that has happened or whatever that nobody else knows. But she's that number one that always jumps in real quick, right fast.
It's a blessing to have those kind of people.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a blessing.
Sometimes people take advantage of their village.
Oh yes, indeed.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
They do.
Yeah.
They take advantage of the fact that they won't leave them. Like, in other words, they take advantage of the fact that, okay, so you think that you can continue to treat me any kind of way. You don't think I ever leave you.
Mhm.
No, to me, I love you, but I ain't gonna sit here and let you abuse me and use me. Like, no,
Right.
I will leave you hanging if you abuse me.
Mhm.
But I think they
Right.
take advantage of the fact thinking that you won't.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Right.
Until you do it.
Right.
Yeah, so we need to make sure that we don't take advantage of those people that's in our village,
Mhm.
that they would never leave, or that
Mhm.
they have to, or you feel entitled because they there and been there. We got to appreciate them. You don't talk to them crazy. Treat them with respect, because I'm telling you, If your back has never been against the wall
Mm-hmm.
and you needed someone, you all that reflection will come to your mind. And you want to make sure you treat your village right, because your village is as strong as you are.
Mm-hmm.
You got to make them strong, and you got
Right.
to be strong. So when
Yeah.
times come when somebody invade our village, we talking about sickness, financial problems, mental problems.
Right.
When trouble comes to invade our village,
Mhm.
we are strong enough to fight it.
Right.
So we don't want
Right.
one beat down so bad that they can't help.
Mm-hmm.
This one over here injured, that one over there battered. So we got to keep
Right.
each other strong.
Yeah.
So that's what we need to start doing as Black people. It's all people, just we gotta make our village back strong, guys.
Yeah, because like you
And
just
being
made
there
a
for
good
one another.
point. You made a good point, Tiff, because like whenever trouble comes, that trouble shouldn't get too far
Mhm.
if your village strong.
That's
just
right.
like that's just
Right.
like a circle. Like if you actually like make like a circle,
Yeah.
Mhm.
if the enemy try to get in, if your
you
circle
tight,
tight,
yeah.
the enemy can't get in there
Can't
because that
break
circle
in.
too tight.
Yeah.
He gotta work
Right.
hard to get. He gotta
That's
work hard to
right.
break into that circle because
Yeah.
the circle tight.
Right.
But you gotta make sure
Right.
it's tight though.
Absolutely.
If it ain't tight, then he can seep right on in.
Right.
But see, then trouble will let you know who's the weakest link in
Right.
your village.
Uh-huh.
Very true.
Yeah.
Very true.
Yeah.
So if you're gonna run away as soon as trouble arrives, we
Then
know
gone.
we
Run,
Right.
Forrest, run. I don't need you.
So we got to encourage each other, help one
Oh,
another.
man.
They got some people you don't even invest in. You have these people in your village that always pouring out,
Mhm.
pouring out.
Mhm. Mhm.
Pour back into them because they always the one we run to, and the
Yeah.
ones that's doing it.
Mhm.
Invest into that person that's pouring out, so that they could rebuild, so you can fill their cup back up, so they can be ready. And I never understood why people wouldn't do that. For the one that I depend on the most, why wouldn't I take every opportunity when I can to sow back into that person?
Mhm.
That's the person
Right.
they
Yeah.
that's the least person that they sow into is the one that gives them the most help.
But
I
you know
never
what,
understood
Tim?
I don't
that.
understand that though.
You know what though? It's a two-edged sword because sometimes the people who they lean and depend on, sometimes they can become enablers. So it's like if I'm
Yeah.
always
Yeah.
doing everything for you, or if I'm always this and I'm always that, I'm not allowing you room
To grow.
to grow or to be there for me because I got
so
all the
busy doing
answers.
things for you.
Yeah, I got it under control. I'm not allowing you to be there for me because
Yep.
I'm always there for you. So you have to create that balance. You can't enable people to always think, "Oh, she got me." Well, I got you, but I need you to have me too.
Right.
Right.
Like no,
Right.
like I want to be able to like what they call it the trust fall.
Mhm.
If I fall, I want
Right.
to know you got me.
Right.
If I
Right.
can't fall to know you got me, baby, you got to go.
Right.
Right.
If I gotta fall
Oh,
and
man.
my village ain't there to do this, you gotta
Right.
you gotta go.
Yeah.
If I may just chime in, I totally agree with Lil Sis and Miss Tiffany. You always want to fill up their cup as well.
Mhm.
Because my best friend know if she need me, like she wanted to, she was going on a trip. Long story short, they wanted all the money right then and there, and she was just telling me about it. Well, that Friday I got paid. I just cashed out her the money, and she like, well, what is girl? Go on your trip. Stop stressing. Go on your trip. I always make sure that I show her my appreciation along with the others, but her mainly because she's been that one side by side from day one. So I always try to refill her cup because she's a good-hearted person. Now, yeah, I did want to choke one of her friends for her birthday last year because again, she's a good-hearted person. I'm just being real.
Do not add on.
Do it.
Do
Do it.
Go ahead, on.
Do it.
Hey, Sharonda, the delegation says
She's a good-hearted person, and she has this one friend that she's always there for. Always, always. When the girl 50th birthday party, she did what she had to do. She did all this stuff. So her birthday came up, her 50th. All she wanted was a luau at the park. Well, this one friend, she didn't try to help with nothing. She said, "Oh, well, I'll do this, and I'll do that." But no, my baby has a football game. Okay, my sister's like, "I'm going crazy." Don't do that. I got your cake. I'm giving money on this taco truck that you want. Her daughter, we pulled it together, me and two of her other very best friends, pulled that birthday together for her.
Wow.
So when I seen her friend at church, keep in mind I was at church.
Oh Lord.
I didn't say nothing, Tip. I just looked at her. She spoke to me, and she got a very dry eye because I'm still upset with you the way you did my sister, and she gives you all that she has.
Yeah.
Right.
So you're not gonna mistreat her. So my sister been telling me, just let it go. I've already forgiven her. Yeah, okay. You know, but no.
Hilarious. Well,
So I agree.
we definitely
Oh,
thank you.
man.
I wish we can talk longer, but babe, we are out of time. But we definitely appreciate you for coming and being a guest on our show.
Absolutely.
Yes.
We thank all of
Yes.
our viewers. Thank y'all.
Thank you.
Great
Thank
content tonight.
Yes.
And listen, before we go, for those of y'all that don't know, I do have my second premiere coming up on April 6th. It's going to be at Midtown Arts Center from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. If you haven't gotten your tickets, get them.
Get those
them
tickets.
ASAP.
Better
I'll
get
post the
'em.
link to my page. You can go to tdlcministriesproductions.com and you can buy your tickets on my website, okay? That's tdlcministriesproductions.com. You can buy your tickets. They are $20. And I want to see your face in the place.
Yes.
Second go round, Walk Purity Series.
That's right.
Coming to you. TDLC Ministries.
All
Yes.
right. And again,
Yes.
good night, folks, and smile while you still got teeth.
Thank you.
Good night.
Thanks for watching.
Thank you, guys.
Good night, Sharonda. Thank you.
Thank you.
Good night. You're welcome.
She laughing.
Oh man.